It's about 5 p.m. on Sunday. I'm here to give you a quick winter weather update. The two big stories we're following are the snow, which is knocking on the doorstep of the Twin Cities as we speak, and then the extreme cold as well that we're expected to see this week. Some crazy numbers we'll talk about in just a moment. Here's a current look at radar out there right now. Very heavy snow approaching the metro, extending down from Wright County down into Carver County and points southward. That's the initial line moving from west to east. That will be impacting the Twin Cities over the next half hour, probably by the time you see this video. Some very high rates of snow. If we zoom out a little bit, the highest rates right now up northwest of St. Cloud, and this snow will be persisting through the evening. You can't see all of it on this particular radar view. This is just out of the Chanhassen site. We'll show you the larger view in just a moment. We're expecting some pretty high snow totals out of this system. There we go. That's the large view. That was at 4:30. This is the current radar. Snow approaching the metro from the west at this time. You can see lots of moisture up to the north and west. The snow will be persisting through the evening. Here's a current look at temperatures across the Midwest. An unbelievable temperature gradient set up across the Dakotas right now. It's 3 degrees in the Twin Cities. Very cold, and we've been sitting around 0 all day, but it's 49 out in Rapid City, South Dakota, and 59 in North Platte. A crazy temperature gradient, and that is really setting up the potential for a whole lot of snow in Minnesota. We zoom in, 3 degrees in the Twin Cities, 5 out in Glencoe, and up to the north it's -7 in International Falls. They woke up to -46 this morning, actual air temperature, and that was the 5th coldest recorded temperature ever in International Falls. When we factor in the wind, which is out of the northwest, not gusting too high right now in the Twin Cities, but as we look up into northern Minnesota, we are seeing some higher wind gusts, and we'll see those in the cities tomorrow. -27 is what it feels like up in International Falls at this particular instance. We take a look at the weather alerts. The entire area shaded in pink. That's a winter storm warning. For the high snow totals that we're going to see overnight tonight, and then also the blowing snow expected tomorrow. That winter storm warning lasts until 12 noon on Monday. Shaded in white in the Dakotas and far western Minnesota, that's a blizzard warning, primarily because they're seeing the very strong winds, and that's blowing all of that snow around. It's very cold for this system, so we see light, fluffy snow, and that blows around a lot easier. This is the high-resolution rapid refresh models showing the snow moving through overnight tonight and tapering off by around 8 to 9 on Monday morning. We could still see a few snow flurries through the day tomorrow. Biggest concern is going to be the blowing snow that we do start to see in the Twin Cities. With a system like this, the snow-to-liquid ratio is much higher, so we see less moisture produce more snow on the ground. And over the last couple hours here, the National Weather Service has upped our forecast snow totals, now forecasting 8 to 12 inches for the Twin Cities, really the heaviest snow out of the system, setting up right through the heart of the Twin Cities. I'm very concerned about travel conditions into the Monday morning commute. MnDOT has pre-treated many of the roads out there, but unfortunately, when it's this cold, those chemicals just don't work very well, and it's impossible to keep the snow and ice off the roads. Certainly the plows will be out overnight tonight, doing their best to clear as much as possible, but I definitely don't see a scenario where the Monday morning commute is not awful at this point, unfortunately. So that's the forecast for the snow. We also have a wind chill watch in effect, and that will switch over to a wind chill warning on Tuesday afternoon lasting through Thursday morning. That is for unbelievably cold wind chills as we go especially into Wednesday morning. Take a look at this here. This is Tuesday, so the blue here, those are your wind chill numbers. The red are your actual air temperatures. We'll wake up to a wind chill below -35 on Tuesday morning, really hovering right around there through the day. That is very cold in itself, but as we go into Wednesday, I don't often gawk at numbers that show up on model forecasting, but this is absolutely incredible, forecasting a wind chill of -55 degrees below 0 on Wednesday at 2 a.m. And lasting through the day Wednesday, we see our wind chill values staying well into the -40s, getting up into the -30s in the afternoon. and we advance ahead to Thursday, waking up again with a wind chill around -40 and slowly warming through the day. And then by Friday, our actual air temperatures finally get above 0 degrees. And if that's not enough weather whiplash for you, we're actually forecasting possibly near 40 degrees above zero on Saturday. So a roller coaster of temperatures, very dangerous conditions as we go into the middle of the week. So bundle up and keep the skin covered. Exposed skin can encounter frostbite in just 5 to 10 minutes in these conditions. So a very dangerous situation setting up for us across Minnesota. This might be the worst week of the winter if you're not a winter lover like myself. Have a great evening and be careful out there with the snow.